Hello, I'm Neil Whelan, and welcome to the Wesleyan podcast. We're at the halfway point of Wesleyan Financial Services' 10 financial truths every dental practice owner should know. But before we get into it though, this podcast is for information only and doesn't constitute financial advice. Although I'll be back later with information on how you can talk to one of our specialist financial advisors. But for now, here's Regional Manager Simon Cosgrove with Part 5. When surplus funds are sleeping, it's time for a wake-up call.
I've spoken to a number of dental practices over the last few years, and on a number of occasions, accountants have advised them to keep any excess funds within the business. So a lot of the time, this is because once someone's income hits 100,000, you start to lose your personal allowance. So the personal allowance is the amount that you are able to earn tax-free every year. Once you hit 100, you start to lose that gradually until it's fully lost eventually. So it can be quite a tax burden. So a lot of accountants will say, right, well, let's just take 100,000 this year. Anything in excess of that, we will just keep it within the limited company. And for many dental practices that I've spoken to, suddenly you've got 10, 20, 30,000 pounds a month starting to build up in the limited company because it's not tax efficient to take it out. So that poses a specific problem, because the longer that the funds are there and the more that they're building up, the more that they are at risk. And when I talk about risk in this situation, it's really about inflation risk. As we know, inflation has been comparatively high over the last few years. So if there are significant funds on deposit, then they're subject to inflation risk, which just means that the amount of goods and services that these funds can buy is reducing every year that they're held on deposit. So it's possible for limited companies to invest these funds and to try and achieve growth over and above inflation, which is growth in real terms. And that can help plan for retirement or for the eventual expansion of the practice or equipment upgrades, whatever it is. So it's just making sure that the practice funds, if there are any held, are working as hard as they possibly can, growing in real terms and securing both your future and the future of the practice.
And that's our show. Thank you to Simon. Look out for the other 9 parts on YouTube or wherever you download your podcasts. If you are looking for expert financial advice, go to wesleyan.co.uk, where you can book an appointment with one of our specialist financial advisors. Charges may apply, but we won't charge you until you've agreed the services you require and the associated costs. Find out more at wesleyan.co.uk/charges. To learn more about Wesleyan more generally, you can find us on the website formerly known as Twitter, as well as on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. But that's it for now. So until next time, thanks for listening.